Hello and welcome back to Lord Fenton Gaming Plays Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD-2D Remake. I'm your host Lord Fenton. In part 12 of Dragon Quest 2 HD-2D Remake walkthrough video, we're about to go west into the Oasis. Also, we're just go ahead and check out this tower briefly. As always, everyone, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Dragon Quest series videos like this. Do not forget to hit the notification bell to be updated much more. So, what happened in the last video? We went into the Pillar of the Winds dungeon, cleaned out that dungeon big time, defeated the Lump Father, and got the Windbreaker. Now, in this video, we're going to go ahead and go west, cross the desert, go into the Oasis, then, of course, check out our next objective. So, you know what we're going to go ahead and do at this time? We're going west. Now, before I actually do go to the Shrine West of Moonbrooke, let me explain about what's going to happen with the enemies. Now, these enemies are easy. However, once you get past the Shrine West of Moonbrooke, the difficulty enemies will be really up there. So if you have real issues with foes, that I'll probably say is be around my level, 2021. Even that, it can be a little tough. So things will start to get tough. So let's go ahead and get to this shrine. Then it'll be a cutscene. I'll be back after. Now, that is all said and done with. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is do Nose for Treasure. Now, there's 2 additional treasures on this level. So good idea to talk to everyone. If you want to, you could check out the shops if they definitely upgrade their stocks. Unfortunately, they did not. Yeah, that happened at Mindenhall and, of course, Canuck. So let's go ahead and check this out. Okay, he just tell you about be careful going west. Also, that fateful night they heard the castle was ransacked. Yeah, seriously, that was very tragic. However, this version of Dragon Quest 2, they did a wonderful job of enacting that. Now, up here should be a treasure chest. We're going to go ahead and loot it up. Inside is a vial of magic water. Again, magic water. So let's go ahead and get one more loot before we get out of here. Now, you go ahead and talk to the guard. There you go. Now, we'll loot this up. And voila. That is mini mail number 17 to whatever. But still, this is where mini mail is at. Now, remember this door, everyone, because we might have to go through it later on. Not now, later on. So, what we're going to do at this very time is save. Yes, good idea to save because, like I said before, the foes will be a lot more tougher as soon as you, of course, go west. You're out of the shrine, things will get tougher. Yes, this is progression, everyone. So when you progress in the story, things will get tougher and tougher. Yeah, it's not like some modern games today where some areas will get easy, some will get hard. No, this is old school, baby. So we're done here saving. Let's get out of here. I'm going to try the best as I can compare between the OG version, which is the Nintendo Entertainment System version, and this version of foes. Okay, bag of laughs. It's just like last time. They sometimes enact 2 times per round. They're very annoying. These, I think, blue centipedes are a little bit more tougher than the previous ones. However, yeah, they're not strong against melee. Now, these mean spirits, on the other hand, can attack 2 times per round, can hit hard. if you're not careful. Sleep 2 times per round. Now, be careful with the mean spirits that look like the Spirit Halloween logo, but much more cuter and much more devious. The thing is, if they attack, for example, your Princess of Moonbrooke or Prince of Kanok twice, yeah, they'll get hurt in a heartbeat. Try to hope for the Prince of Mendenhall to be the target. All right, we got the level 19. And no spells. Sorry about that. As soon as I should say my Princess of Moonbrooke gets to 20 or 1 level below the other 2 stooges, then I will remove the elevating shoes. I'm keeping them on for now. Try to catch her up. New enemies here, chimeras. Be careful. They could heal themselves. They sometimes cast fire or use fire breath. And the bag of laughs are annoying. However, their cousins later on, hopefully they're in the game, is actually worth a lot of gold. Now I'm going to go ahead and tell you this now. Keep it a secret between all y'all. Yeah, those cousins, very good farming early on in the game for gold. And yeah, they drop about 100 pieces of gold, the bag of laughs. They're good for farming gold too if you want to go that route. Okay, same enemies here. Watch out for mean spirits. I'm going to have Alan take care of business. I'm going to go ahead and use our Princess of Moonbrooke, I should say more like it, to go ahead and nuke. Oh, the bag of laughs did a big mistake. The wrong prince got silenced. Yeah, you see here the Prince of Mendenhall has no spells at all. He has abilities, that's it. He's like a soldier. Like I said before, he's very powerful if you know how to use him. And also, if you could get him his strength max up to 999. And believe me, you get that Prince of Mendenhall max out in strength, he's going to be hitting like a Mack truck. That's why I'm trying to save all these seeds. So this way, the other party members share the wealth in that as well, too. Because when, magic starts to run out and, I should say, attack for damage, and then you just use the other spellcasters for other things. Like, for example, putting foes to sleep, such like that, so on and so forth. Hopefully, I get that helicopter ability on our 4th party member, and then I'm thinking about giving that other one in the scroll to the Prince of Mendenhall. So that's why I have 2 damage dealers. Okay, new enemies here. These little apes. They look small, but they're deadly. They can hit hard, and they can do a critical hit. So if they could do a critical hit, they could wipe out your Prince of Kanok and also the Princess of Moonbrooke's hit points by half. You see how much they did to Alan? That's a lot of damage there. About 3 more hits on that, and that is it. See, you don't want to be ya. I'm just stating the obvious facts. Other than that, though, dirty rats, they're a joke. They're the only easiest enemies here. About 1 good hit from the Prince of Mendenhall with a whip, and that's about it. Now, we'll go ahead and go to that spot in a bit, but first, let's go ahead and clear out the yard trash. Yeah, looks like I still have in my inventory the golden claw. I'm using that actually for boss fights from now on. You're saying, why is that, Fenton? Well, that's the most damaging weapon. However, the curse is if it's in your inventory. I know if I definitely remember the other Dragon Quest series games. If you equip it, yeah, more enemies will spawn. I kind of like that, though, because I'll level up much more quicker and get more gold much more faster. Okay, we're done here, so we're going to go ahead and get to that secret spot, see what is there. This is secret spot number 14. So, let's see here. Notes for treasure. There's 2 easy ones. And supposedly there's a 3rd one. If I can't find it, I'll come back here with the snoop ability. Now, this guy tells you about the 2 towers. And yeah, we're going to start at the south one. And then, of course, there's a northern one as well that's purely optional. I'll explain about that better next time. There's another merchant here. Let's talk to this one. Head west across the desert, unreach the sea, and then you see some kind of island. Okay, that is interesting. I'm going to try to see if I can find anything here. If I cannot, like I said before, I'm going to get the snoop ability. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that ahead of time. Screw it. I might have told you that again, but for those of you who are new, big ol' oops, let's go back in. Snoop does is it shows the sparklies on the ground. Before, what was hidden is no longer hidden, which is good though. So yeah, there'll be some later on in the game, some very hard items to find. You definitely want to find them. Yeah, I'm trying to look. If it's any mini medals I missed from this point on in the game, I can always come back and do one of those episodes where I find what I missed, or parlay that into another episode, like I did in Dragon Quest III HD-2D Remake. I'm going to check around here if I can't find anything else. Then I'm going to go ahead and move on to our next destination. Well, actually, I'm going to get some loot before we go there, which is the Oasis, by the way. And I'm going to tell you right now, the Oasis, you definitely want to stop there. And it's a nice pit stop, number 1. Number 2, you get a mark for the zoom spell. And number 3, the minigame is back. And there is a much better prize in the and I should say the ultimate tier. Or top tier, or the best tier. You'll see, though. I promise you that. I will promise you all. I will also save scum to get that said prize to show that off as well, too. Alright, so I think I can't find anything. I'll come back here another time. This is probably the only one I missed so far. The other one I got a while ago, it was during the Thieves' Key episode. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and cross the desert. New enemies here. Mummies! They can hit hard. Just got to be careful. Now, they're more powerful cousins. What happens is with them is, well, these are mummy boys. The other ones are mummies. So let me explain. Mummy boys are weak, but mummies, they're tougher. They hit harder. You'll see soon enough. All right, we still got the same one. We got that blue centipede, that chimera. The Bag of Laughs loves to do 2 attacks per round, and the easy dirty rat. The Red Dead Rat, we'll call it. And there you go. Oh, by the way, that blue centipede-like foe, it's weak to the bang spell. So if you've been using that to farm foes, congratulations. You just got yourself a nice weapon against it. Now, you have to get used to, I say, from this point on that certain, I say, spells are good against certain foes. Other times they are not. Okay, you want to do is grab this wagon. There you go. A turban, gold, and a silk apron, which is really sucky because you got better. Oh, by the way, I am keeping that vest on my Princess of Moonbrooke. You're saying, why is that? That's extra gold. Yeah, you see, things are about to get more expensive, so if you did use your Thieves' Key, like I did at one episode, congratulations, you found yourself a vest. That vest is boosts up your gold value, or I say gold farming. Let's see here. Okay, the tickets are fine. Rest of the weapons suck. I say rest of the stuff suck. Well, there, let's go ahead and check. I think that's very familiar. I know that it is the Prince of Kanaku equip it. I think he started with that. Yeah, see, that's the weapon. Start with that. Okay, we're done here for now. Welcome to the Oasis. This is the pit stop for the Dragonhorn Towers. That's southern and northern. Well, we start with the southern at the tower, but that's another time. Now, Nose for Treasure just picked up 3, you guessed it, treasures. Now, do not buy anything here at all. Like I said before, there's a certain item you can get later on that will definitely give you a hefty discount. Now, if you don't want to get certain item, this is a good time to go ahead and grind before getting to the towers. I think I'm good enough for levels. Alright, that's some good single damage weapons. That is very nice for my Prince of Mindenhall. Now we're going ahead and check the inn out. Okay, that is a blue chest. That means nada. We can't access it. And that one is a red chest. Let's go ahead and access that. Let's do, okay, it just tells us there's 2 here. Oh, that is really nice. Oh, that's a lot of gold. Now, this is a great time to take full advantage of the inn because this is your only really rest stop between the port town and, of course, here because you got to go through a dungeon. Now, what we're going to go ahead and do, everyone, we're going to hunt for some more loot. So that's another one of those tickets. Very useful indeed. So let's go ahead and check over here. Okay, this is a traveling merchant. Okay, saying you youngsters are traveling. That's good to know. That's a seed of life that gives you more hit points. We're going to save those, like I said before, until I get a full party. And then I get them in, I should say, 4. So this way, each of them gets a seed of life. I'll probably do that for everyone except for the seed of wisdom that gives you more wisdom points. The Prince of Mindenhall doesn't need that. Now, we're looking for one more key item, I say, in this part of the town, or say pit stop. Should be around here somewhere. I thought I did spot something, so we're going to just keep on looking. It should be around here somewhere. I did a little bit of a test run, and I did find it there. Now, at this spot, it should be okay, there it is, in between the 2 rocks. This is Memel. This is number 18. 18 out of whatever. When I find a mini medal, place it for this game, I will tell everybody what the maximum number is. We're about to pull off the gambling mini game. Yeah, it's technically gambling, but you find or later on in the game buy tickets. Sometimes monsters drop them. Anyway, save your game, because if you mess up, you can always revert your save. We're going to go ahead and again do this in tens. Now, for those you try and earn that trophy/achievement with this mini game to get the best prize, this is the way to do it. Save your game. Then, of course, use 10 tickets at once. If you see a blue ball, which is the ultimate, I think it's called the ultimate ball, not ultra, but ultimate ball, you earn a trophy/achievement for it. This is for people who hadn't earned it yet. Oh, wow, we got one of each. This is good, though. I kind of wish I had another silver on their whip, so I'll probably have to get one off screen. The other one, the silver platter, I almost said gold, but silver platter, that's a nice shield as well, too. But the silver is a good whip. I'm going to go ahead and say that whip is only the male characters can equip for now. I do not know if the Princess of Cannock can equip it later on. I have a feeling you are recruiting her because you named her early on in the game. And yeah, it's supposed to be music, but I have no music at all. Sorry. It's a copyright thing I respect. Okay, there we go. Let me explain what we just got. The loyalty card is like this. So the loyalty card does is it gives you 20% off of any items in the shop. You keep that, so you get an instant 20% off when you see the shop. That's why I said do not buy anything now. Rose Whip is very powerful. I'm going to go ahead and give that to, for now, the Prince of Mendenhall. I'm going to go ahead and just say it off screen. After the towers, I'll get the Prince of Cannock one too. I'll have to figure out how to get some more tickets. Now, the silver platter, give that to your Princess of Moonbrooke because she can equip shields, but not like many, like the other two guys can. So, yeah, she's stuck with that for now. But it's a good shield, though, at this point in the game. Now, we're going to do some buying and selling. So, yeah, see the price? It dropped drastically. 20% off. Yes, if I remember right, I think this was in the Game Boy Color version. By the way, if it's USA, that's Dragon Warrior 1 and 2. So, if you get confused by that, you're on the right track. Yeah, it was some kind of naming rights or something like that back in the day. I think it was Square who owns the Quest rights. I think they had a game called Dragon Quest or something like that in the US, or some kind of board game company had Dragon Quest or something like that. Either way, the previous owner of that trademark lost it, and then ENIX came in and just swooped it up. It could have been a merge too, and then they, instead of like Dragon Warrior, they just did Dragon Quest. I keep on forgetting about the copyright story. It changed a little bit, but still, either way, it was a copyright issue back in the day. So all the older games, some of them were Dragon Warrior, and then later on were Dragon Quest. And yeah, it's the same game. It's just the name got changed, though. And then maybe a few objects got changed around here and there, cosmetically and such like that, so on and so forth. And I think I remember right, they changed the some kind of like sign. It was like a church or a cross or something like that as well. And one or two of the older ones. Yeah, it's weird, but that's all right. I'm going to go ahead and just start selling some stuff off. And no, it won't give you more gold when you sell stuff off with the loyalty card. But still, strive for it here. This is the most important item from the mini game so far. Yeah, the golden claws are nice for your Prince of Mendenhall, but you still got the curse. Well, it's not really a curse. It just attracts more foes, which is great though for grinding. But still, this is the best ultimate prize so far, the loyalty card. I mean, it saves you gold. I mean, seriously. You want to save gold, right? Less grinding, more focus on just getting what you need and go on. Still a good idea to grind, though. I mean, come on. This is a Dragon Quest game. You should also grind in the earlier Ultima games. And let's see here. Definitely Final Fantasy. You got to grind in that. Also, any other games, too. I think there's the trial games. Let's see here. The Xenogear, Xenosaga, Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross. Anything that's a JRPG, grind like crazy. Even some of the American and European games that's based off of that, grind. Oh, definitely grind Ultima 3, but don't talk to Lord British. You just act like you're a level 1 or level 2 character. So this way, you know, you could control the monster spawns. That's in my Ultima 3 new player guide. Okay, we are done here. The next destination we're going to, just a mark, is the Southern Dragonhorn's Tower. This is just a mark. We're going to do a whole episode about both towers next time. Oh, wow, good. We got those brown gorillas trying to kill us. One of them is dazzled. That is very good. All right, we'll definitely go from the Oasis. Is actually northwest of it. Now, if I'm trying to remember if there's a collectible there or so, if in this case, I'll definitely use some kind of magic to avoid the battles. Okay, there's these apes again. I do need to confirm probably off screen or one of these days if they do drop seeds of strength. I think I remember right, it was Dragon Quest 3. It was either this one or the I think it was the purple or pink ones. In that game, actually drops seeds of strength. And let me tell you, while I'm going towards the tower, that story. While I was grinding for the Oasis in Dragon Quest 3 HD-2D remake of Isis or something like this, or Iris, forgot the desert town with a nice oasis in it, just like this one, but a lot more bigger and has a nice Egyptian-like castle. So I was leveling up before being able to get there so I could survive it. I was leveling up at that one town where you get the Puff Puff achievement at. So anyways, I was grinding, kept on fighting these gorillas, got about, for my main character, 10 and 15 seeds. I ate them like, I should say, Tic Tacs. And of course, my main character was strong enough to definitely contribute to the team in Dragon Quest 3 HD-2D remake. Now let's go ahead and fight these foes. Okay, new enemies here, Iron Scorpions. Very tough interior. Of course, because of very tough interior, melee weapons is half damage. So I think I remember right, it was either ice, maybe wind that definitely is effective against them. I don't think explosion fire is effective against them. I'm not sure. But still, go ahead and experiment with magic. Now, Carl, the Prince of Cannock, just reached level 21. And he has absolutely nothing for us. Boo. I'm going to go ahead and hit heal all. Yeah, like I said before in the beginning video, this region of monsters are tougher than the other ones we just one-shot in one round. Yeah, things are going to get tougher. Okay, same thing, Mummy Boy. Let's see here, those brown gorillas, chimeras, and the Spirit Halloween mascot in Dragon Quest, I'd say Pixels. It's pretty cool, though. Oh! Two more hits like that that Carl gets, he's toast. Seriously, he is really toast. Now, if you decide to rush here, I'll probably say 18 and 19. Yeah, that's just average. But if you go under it, yeah, you might be toast. Some people rush it. I don't. So I just try to look for an area. If there's something to buy or something like that, I grind. Also, I'm looking for certain enemies to grind and focus on that. Okay, we just need the Prince of Mendenhall. He might do it. But then again, about these Iron Scorpions, I forgot to mention one thing. They love to defend a lot. So they reduce their damage a bit more further too. Which is nice though. Now, if I think I remember right, they were not that great, the Scorpion family. Or I think I didn't get them at all in Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake for the Monster Arena. Okay, there's Sparkly. Okay, two enemies here. That's new. These mannequins, watch out. They could do a weird dance that damages your MP. You lose MP. Now, this is a classic one. This look like a carnivore. I think it's kind of some kind of man-eating plant. We'll call it that. So the man-eating plant called a Chi-Whip. Those things were dangerous in the old school game. They could do a lot of damage if you're not careful. Good news is they are really weak to fire. And you can do some good damage against them in melee as well, too. Also, I think they're weak to the bang spell line, which is bang, boom, explode. Yeah, see, there's those. Imagine playing those on the NES version. Yeah, you'd be crapping so badly. Because those monsters mean serious business. Oh, tulips. That's what they're called. They're supposed to be like tulips. Or tulips, but still they call it tulips. Very good pun on that. Okay, new enemies here. Crabber Dabba Doo. They love to do his buff or buff up. And they have, again, just like your Scorpion friend, a nice defense interior. And they are also, I think, weak to ice as well, too. Or something like that. Maybe wind. But still, if you could get them while they're not defending as well, you could defeat them. I think I got all the monsters. I'm missing the red one that is near the Pillar of the Winds dungeon. I'll get that off screen. Or something like that. When I can. So once we get to this tower, what we're going ahead and do is mark it. Good idea to mark certain dungeons, so this way you can come back to it later on. If it's too tough, then you just grind by your town that's near it. Yeah, the closest town. So this way, in case you want to get some new items. Oh man, the Prince of Mendenhall really tearing up these Dragon Quest II monstrosities. Yeah, they're evil. Yeah, in fact, there's a few strategy guides that says that. It just points out, watch out for those when you're in the desert, otherwise you're dead. That's what it is. Also, personal experience as well too. I was dreading fighting them when I was a kid. Not pretty when you're a little snot, and seeing those trying to kill your party off one by one, so on and so forth. Alright, same enemies. We're going to go ahead and do the bang spell. And here's the thing. Soon as our Princess of Moonbrooke gets to close to one level range of the two guys, I'm going to give her agility ring so this way she could go first for damaging spells. Alright, Carl, let's see. Good job. Good job means my prince here at the Mendenhall. Oh, wow. Claire just did a lot of damage. Critical hit is really nice. Now let's go inside this tower. Remember the Southern Dragon's Horn Tower. This is a story dungeon. We're going to go here next time. So what we're going to go ahead and do is go to the Oasis, and we'll stop there and do a recap. Yeah, next time we're doing 2 towers. Instead of 1, we're doing 2, which is going to be totally worth it. Okay, we're at the Oasis. Here's a recap for this video. After we trigger a cutscene for the Shrine West of Moonbrooke Castle, we will be able to finally pass through. So we got 1 mini mill there, and then we explored the desert. We faced some toughest foes we ever faced this far in the game. Then we're at the Oasis. Here we got another mini mill and a loyalty ticket or loyalty item. I think. Let me see, make sure it is. I'm just double checking. Loyalty card. That's what it is. Anyways, with this key item, you get 20% off discount thanks to the mini game. Of course, I exploit the saving system for that. After that, we took a nice walk towards the Southern Dragonhorn's Tower, enter it, and marked it. In the next Dragon Quest II HD-2D remake walkthrough video, we're going in the Southern and Northern Dragonhorn's Tower. This is it for my Dragon Quest II HD-2D remake part 12, the Oasis video. This is LordFett signing off. Thanks for watching and have a great day or night. Do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left hand corner or YouTube suggestion on the bottom left hand corner. I'm going to go ahead and take out this slime for looking at me very funny. Sure!